And today, of course, we continue to see reports of cases of COVID in schools. Most recently, on the most up-to-date website, which is run by volunteers, it appears that there are at least 54 cases, as well as 6 of those being multiple cases in schools, which the government has identified as outbreaks. This is, of course, very concerning, and I think that many Albertans have questions and they deserve answers. The minister continues to say that everything's great, everything's fine. She refuses to attend the daily updates that the Chief Medical Officer of Health has been having since school started, and I would expect that that would be the appropriate place for the minister. We know that the Chief Medical Officer of Health gives advice to government, but it's government that makes decisions and the buck stops with them. So we've been calling on the government to stop hiding and to start actually attending instead of just sending public servants to answer questions on behalf of government with regard to political decisions that have been made by politicians. One of the other things that we did is that we filed Freedom of Information requests, FOIP requests. We asked for correspondence from school boards, media coverage or discussions of media coverage, as well as correspondence from teachers between May and the end of July with regard to back to school. And the minister's office responded saying that there are no records. That is ridiculous. I've been CC'd on correspondence that met that criteria that was sent to the minister. So the fact that not even those letters were returned under the request is shocking to me. They said there were no records. They didn't say that they were redacted records. They didn't say that they withheld information because of privacy concerns. They said that they didn't exist. This is inconceivable. So the minister said over the many months, the period that we FOIP'd in particular, that she was working on this, that she was working on back to school. She said that she was receiving correspondence from Albertans. She was in regular contact and having meetings. I would expect that there would be records. And I think anyone who understands how government works would expect that there would be records. So the fact that they refuse to produce those, they refuse to show any work, leaves me with even more questions than I had before we received these completely non-responsive FOIPs. Here's 3 of them that we have, and I'm just incredibly disappointed that this government continues to hide. First of all, they were hiding the minister, and now they're hiding information that we know exists. So we're calling on them to come clean.